Hi, I am going to do air signs for May 15th to May 31st, 2019. Just general, so it won't resonate for everybody. Take it with a grain of salt, just for entertainment purposes. So, yeah, for air signs, anyone who has Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So, I guess I'll start off here with you guys are starting with the Two of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So it looks like for some of you guys in the last 2 weeks of May, there's some kind of, it could be a relationship, some kind of connection, friendship. Doesn't have to be like a connection with a person, but there's just some kind of situation in your guys' life where, well, you really care about it, you're really invested in it, you're passionate about it. Whatever it is, you're really invested in it. You want this thing that you're working towards. So with the Seven of Pentacles, you've planted the seeds and now you're waiting to see like what's going to come of it, what's going to come of this thing that you guys are working towards, waiting on, building towards. Trying your best to be patient, but I think that patience is kind of hard for you guys in the last 2 weeks, especially with the King of Wands here. I feel like you guys are really wanting things to move a whole lot faster than they're going for you. And with this King of Wands, it even shows that he has, like, he's sitting there on his throne, but he has two girls chained by the neck. And so that just really kind of confirms how I feel, like, that you guys don't really have any control over the timing or over how fast something goes. Because either other people might be involved in your situation, like maybe other people are doing the work and you can't really make them go faster, or that you don't have any control over how fast something is going, but you really are passionate about it and you want it to just go a whole lot faster. But you're being patient, or you guys are trying to see how something pays off. Maybe you started a new relationship, you started dating, and you're interested in the person, but you don't want to rush into anything, so you've planted the seeds, you've been dating, you've been getting to know them, and now you're trying to see where things are going to go. And then we have here the Tower, the Four of Wands, the Star, we have the Moon in reverse, and then the Six of Wands. So this is good. This is good. There is some kind of change that's happening for you guys. It may have already happened, or it might be taking place fairly soon for you. I feel like it's a good change, but whatever it is, there's going to be some kind of shakeup to your foundation where something might come out, like secrets might come out, you might get some kind of knowledge, you just might find something out that really, like, it shakes something up for you guys. It's a shock, it's a surprise, it could be an epiphany. It's just something that really changes things, it really shifts something, maybe even like a way of thinking. Like, this could be that, like, you've been really passionate about a certain relationship, but then you realize that there's something about it that you've been ignoring. It'll be different for everyone, but there is some kind of a shift or some kind of a shakeup. Something could be coming to light. And with the Star and the Moon in reverse, so yeah, things could be coming out. You might be finding something out, but with whatever kind of change is taking place for you guys, the Star is really just a reminder to, like, stay inspired, stay hopeful. Like, even if this change is a little bit hard for you to accept at first, with the way these cards are lined out, especially finishing with the Six of Wands, it's going to be a good change. Whatever shift, shakeup, whatever change is happening, whatever you guys might be finding out, it's going to be good. You're going to have success and victory. You're gonna come out on top. With the Moon here, you guys might, it'll be different for everyone, but I feel like you might not know exactly what to do. Or actually, maybe because it's in reverse, so you might feel like, okay, now I see things clearly. Now I can move forward. I knew that was gonna happen. Ha, I told you. Like, there's success and victory. It's like I was right. Well, not like a petty I was right, but it's like there is some kind of success. It could be a petty I was right because we do have that here, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. But whatever change happens overall, there will be good from it. Even if it's hard at first, it's going to be a good change. Like a blessing in disguise if it seems bad, but it's going to be a good change, whatever happens. So moving on from that, you guys have the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, there's that petty shit, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Fool, and then we have the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So what I feel with this is that there's some kind of conflict or a situation where you're like, either it's an inner conflict, it doesn't have to be involving someone else, but I feel like it does. But it could be an inner conflict and an inner confusion about what you guys want to do in order to move forward towards your goals, towards getting stable within yourself or financially stable, security, something like that. But I do feel like this involves other people, especially with this Two of Swords and the Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords, this is like a lose-lose situation. It's fighting with someone just to fight. It's not a constructive conversation, a constructive argument where you're going to see the other person's side. It's where you're just fighting to fight. You just want to one up each other. It's not really a healthy argument. It's nothing good comes from these kind of arguments or these kind of confrontations. So there might be someone in your life that you have like consistent arguments where it's like it feels like they're trying to compete with you, or it feels like you can't get along with them. They don't want to get along with you, and you just can't win with them in some kind of way. And with the Ten of Swords in reverse here, you guys might just kind of be like, you're over it. You want to release yourself. You don't want to continue dealing with that. Maybe this person might have betrayed you in some way, and you just want to release it. You don't want to deal with it anymore. Because we have the Fool here, so it's like you're taking a risk on the Ten of Cups. Taking a risk, you want to get away from this conflict to release yourself from something could have ended, and now you guys just want to take a risk to move on towards your own happiness, towards something that you feel like is going to make you happy. You feel like it might bring about some kind of possibly money, some financial security, but you feel like whatever you're taking a risk towards or whatever you're moving towards, you feel like it's going to be stable and like it's going to like make you happy and pay off in the long run. You might be leaving an unhealthy relationship and moving towards a relationship where you think it'll be more equal. It could it could really just be anything that you guys are moving towards and you think it'll fulfill you in some way. And then you have the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups in reverse, and Death here. Yeah, Death. So some of you guys could be overcoming some issues with, I want to say like a bad friendship, or thinking that you thought you could trust someone, but now maybe there's a little bit of disappointment around a friendship, disappointment around certain connections. This could even be like there could have been a third party. Hello, I'm from Brazil. Hello, welcome. What was I saying? So there could have been some kind of disappointment around a third party situation or just someone else that was involved in your guys' situation. But there was some kind of disappointment, and now you guys are moving. You're moving on from it. You're getting over it in some kind of way. You don't want to be hung up on it, and you're making changes. You're putting an end to certain situations, ending certain relationships, or you're just trying to make changes. Like you could be laying down the law and saying, like this is how it's going to be. Something like that. But with death, there's like this is big transformation, big changes. I think that a lot of you guys are going to be walking away from relationships or situations that disappointed you in the past or didn't fulfill you in the way that you thought that they would. I think it could be third party or like not so great friendships for a lot of you guys. Especially because then we have here the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this looks like some kind of clarity, some kind of information or knowledge. Something comes to light, something comes out, and someone's a little bit defensive about it. Like if someone finds out something about you, you're quick to defend it and say, well, I did that because of this, or no, I didn't do that. Someone's defending something. Or you could find something out and you could confront someone about it and they deny it, or they try to justify their actions. It'll be different for everyone, but there is some kind of clarity or knowledge that is like coming forward, or you guys could be learning something new. But we have the Eight of Swords here and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like whatever information, truth, knowledge, whatever is coming forward, whatever you guys are learning about, hearing about, for some of you guys, it causes a lot of anxiety and you feel like you need to release something because of it. A secret could be coming out and maybe you guys end up losing money over it. Maybe you have to put out money, like maybe you need to pay for a lawyer. It doesn't have to be something like that, but there is, I feel like accusations, I feel like someone's trying to defend themselves. Someone's really, like they're feeling trapped, especially trapped in their head, but they're feeling a little bit trapped about where am I going to go from here? What am I going to do? I don't have the money to spend on this thing. What am I going to do? A lot of what the hell am I going to do kind of energy is going on here. Because someone really wants to defend themselves, but they feel like in some place they need to release something, whether it's a relationship, a mindset, whether it's spending money. There's something that is being released or let go of. For some of you guys at least. And then we have here the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. This is for air signs, so anyone who is a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and Ten of Wands in reverse with Temperance. So it looks like you guys are really happy about what you're working towards or what you're working on. You're really enjoying it, whether you're working towards like your dream job or putting work into a relationship where you really think it's going to pay off, or you're trying to build and create a family, or trying to build and create something. You're working towards your goals. There might be other people that are helping you, or you could be working with other people. You might need to ask other people for help in order to further your goals. It'll be different for everyone, but I really get this feeling that you guys are enjoying the thing that you're working on right now. You might have a little bit of conflict with someone that you work with because of this snake here, and as well as like this Five of Swords here and the Seven of Wands energy. So there could be someone at work or around you that you guys don't really get along with as well as you wish that you did, or as well as you hope you did. But I feel like for some of you guys that this person that you're around, this person, it's like you have to work with them, or it's like you kind of have to tolerate them. You at least might feel like you have to put up with them, because it's like the goal that you're working towards is working toward. It feels like it's a mutual goal, like you both want the same thing. So maybe are having to work towards it together, and it's like not thinking they're doing as good as they could be. Like, they're not going as fast as they could, they're not doing things exactly the way that you want them to, but it's still a mutual goal, and so you have to play nice. But we have the Ten of Wands in reverse and Temperance here again. So, like, this is about laying down burdens, dropping stresses, not holding grudges, not taking on more than you can handle, not biting off more than you can chew, and definitely having to do with patience and balance and not rushing yourselves, not rushing whoever else is working with you, not rushing your partner, like, because they're like you guys have planted the seeds for what you're working towards. You've planted them, and now it's like very important to be patient and not rush ahead, because you guys are going to come out victorious. This thing is going to pay off for you. You have the Six of Wands here. Like, you're gonna get that happy ending. You're gonna get success with this thing that you're working towards. But it's just very important to not take on more than you can handle, and to not let your emotions get the best of you. Like, if someone else is lashing out and they're mad, like, try not to get mad back at them. Try your best to be patient with them. Try your best to be patient with yourself. Especially, like, if you feel like, I should be able to do this, I should be better at this, I should be further along than I am. Being patient with yourself, because, well, you can't be perfect, but things are going to pay off for you guys. Things are definitely going to pay off. If you are dealing with another person, like a partner or something, they have the Devil and the Four of Wands. So, as well as the Seven of Cups here. So, this could be like if you're in a relationship, you could have a little bit of conflict with your partner. It doesn't have to be conflict. Like, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, you might have the happiest damn relationship out there. Like, it doesn't need to be something bad. But because there are a lot of cards of conflict and disagreements and arguing, I feel like there could be a little bit of arguing and toxicity around a connection that is important to you guys. There could be addictions and stuff that are getting in the way of your relationship, in the way of you progressing, in the way of your partner progressing, because this is in the place of how they're feeling, so they might be trying to overcome some addictions. I feel like they still want to build with you, they still want to work towards, like, they still care about you, they still love you, they still want to work towards the mutual goal, they still want the same thing, I feel like, but they're a little bit confused about it, because things might not be totally healthy between you. Things might be a little bit toxic, there might be some addictions. You might not always get along, but we have the Knight of Cups here. It's like they still want it. They're still coming towards you. They're still willing to, like, be there with you, still helping you. Hierophant. Some of you guys could be married to this person, or you might have an offer coming in pretty soon. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles is here too. So yeah, I think, like, be really patient with other people that you're working with. Patience is a virtue for you guys at the end of this month. The end of the month. To definitely be really patient with who you're dealing with. Because I think you want the same thing, but you might be, like, enemies with the person that you should be cooperating with. That'll only make sense for some of you guys. What else? That might be all I have. Yeah, I think that's all that I have. I probably repeated myself about 20 times in this. Yeah, it really looks like patience and consistency. Staying committed to what you guys are working on, but, like, not pushing it. Anyways, hopefully that made sense. Hopefully you enjoy it. Thank you for watching.